Hello friends, hello and welcome to this tarot moment with Jennifer Tarot Spiritual Guidance, and I'm happy to be your designated tarot card reader and spiritual friend, assistant, and co-creator. Today we have our tarot reading for life guidance for June 11th to June 12th, 2019. And the key theme for today and this week is transition and going within. Going inside to your thoughts, to your inner world, to your feelings, your emotional world and realm. And this is a theme that I highlighted previously this week in my previous reading. You're welcome to go back to that to check in to see how the messages correlate and interconnect. And so today, what I understand is that we're going through a period of transition and life change. It is a really special and wonderful, amazing moment right now in our lives for personal transformation. And it's not just you, it is the people around you that you love, because if your life is very, very much directly connected with someone else, then you tend to see a reflection of your own life changes happening with them too. And that could be in their health, it could be in their career, in their finances, anything that feels like a change and a career and a shift in the way that you feel about life and within life. So what we're feeling now and where we're going is we're moving towards a new place in life, a new land, a new opportunity, a new land of opportunity. And the reason why is because we start out with our amazing Six of Swords. And this is a beautiful card that is highlighting a movement, a physical change, a physical move and shift. And the reason why I say physical move is because there's so much movement in this card that reflects physical changing. So they're going to a new location, they're going to a new destination, they're going to their destiny. So just like that, you are moving towards your destiny for sure, and that's inevitable. It's unavoidable. There's nothing that you could do to prevent that from happening. However, it's only the way that we think that makes fear and that keeps us afraid that we're not fulfilling our life purpose, that we're not living up to our full potential, that we're not living life to the fullest, that we're missing something, that something is lacking, that something is supposed to be here and it's not. Well, those are all just myths and they're old thoughts. They're just recycled thoughts that come from your past and from society around you. Maybe you saw it in a movie. Maybe you heard it from someone else and for some reason it resonated with you. It happens to me as well, and I've been thinking a lot about my own life purpose and fulfilling my calling in life and really living out my calling and my purpose, my divine mission and soul's work in my daily life. And part of me feels like it's not being fulfilled, and this is why I need to ask for it and to feel like it's missing. But that is, as I said, it's just a myth. It's just an old lie. It's a fiction. So we obviously know that we choose not to believe in lies, right? Because we know that they're not the truth, and our most instinctual self wants truth. We aim for the truth. This is sort of like what our higher purpose is as a humanity, is towards truth. We want the truth in the court. We want truth from life, from our partners, from situations. So truth is the highest calling for us instinctually, and that truth is always grounded in love. So basically it goes back to you making a transition, a movement, and a journey. For you, it may feel like you're traveling. You may be organizing travel to go to a different location to travel over water, or you're contemplating an emotional change, like from the reading from the cards this week, because then it's followed by the Four of Swords, which is really very, very telling, because it means meditation, contemplation, prayer, going inside and asking God for guidance, asking your inner being, your higher self, your wise, infinite, powerful, positive self for illumination, for peace and clarity. And one really important message that I received today is that you can't receive divine messages if you're talking at the same time. So this is why it is really important and essential and helpful for you to quiet down in certain parts of the day in your life, to release some of your unnecessary items and to-dos and responsibilities that you put on yourself for no reason, and to go within, take some time out to reflect and reconnect, and making sure that your decisions and your choices are made from a space of love and from loving yourself, from really loving yourself, and from embracing joy and happiness in your life. So you're making a transition, or you've come very far. You've really overcome a lot of obstacles. You've come a long way. You truly have in this week, but even in the months past, you've come a long way. And now in these days, you're making a huge energetic and emotional shift and transition. And you won't ever be the same. So now is the opportunity for you to make the best of it and acknowledge it. All we can do is really be aware, to embrace it, to invite it, celebrate it, and let it unfold. Those are the key steps. That's it, really, is just to be aware, acknowledge it, celebrate it, invite it, welcome it, and let it unfold. So when all that happens this week, just say, let it unfold for the highest good, for my greatest joy. And what emerges in the outcome from this is our hanged man. So the hanged man or woman, the hanged woman or the hanged man is reversed, which, as we feel from this reading, there is a person, this being you, who is illuminated. So after the good inner work that you've been doing in the past few days, in the past few weeks, you're coming out from it with greater clarity, with more decisiveness, and just going forward, looking at things from your new perspective and no longer sitting on the fence. No longer feeling like your hands are tied, but having a greater and deeper and better sense of what you do want, of what you do like, what you want out of yourself, out of life, and knowing how far you can extend that willpower or that demanding, and knowing that when we demand things, it usually doesn't feel great in the outcome because you're forcing, or you might feel like you're applying aggression. So just knowing that you can now proceed in life, you feel more clear and calm, go forward in your decisions, go forward in the rest of these days with calmness, making your decisions and choices and taking your steps from peacefulness, a greater peace. I'm not saying now we're going to be very zen and yogic and meditative, because then we still go back into life and things happen unexpected and these surprises. But the most key thing is to know that you have shifted. There have been micro changes, but also macro changes, big changes that you can only know yourself, and maybe other people will see that around you and they will notice that in your behavior. And yet you don't need to rely on others for their feedback to know how far you've come, and that you've overcome a huge milestone, and you're walking through a threshold and no longer need to sit on the fence. So whatever you've been contemplating now, taking your moment to reflect and relax. So just reflect and relax, meditate, contemplate, and pray on it. Relax your mind, relax your nervous system, and then decide, move forward and move into your new country. into your new land, the land that is your life. Okay, so go forward, my friends, into your new space of creativity, of abundance, of joy, of success, of love, of romance, of financial growth and expansion, personal satisfaction, peace of mind, profound vitality and health, and resplendent energy and beauty, charisma, magnetism, exuberance and zest for life. Whatever it is that's in your heart, only you know your soul, and that is your lifelong journey, is to know yourself and to connect with your soul and to love yourself at your fundamental. And the future and the advice is the Page of Pentacles, which will be for you to continue to nurture your dream. Okay, nurture your ambition, cultivate your assets, take care of your money, keep your dream grounded and strong, keep looking up at it, cherish it as this figure cherishes the pentacle. This is your token of value, your value that is intrinsic and that cannot be named and that is without limit. That is it. So don't let yourself forget it, okay? Remind yourself every day how much God loves you, how much you are supported, how special you are, and that your life matters, and that you deserve the best, that you are beautiful inside and out, that nothing matters except you feeling good and being happy, because when you feel good and when you feel happy, you are at your best. And you will only bring love and kindness and compassion and peace to the world. And that's what our world needs and prospers by, is your capacity and your ability to love and be happy. And you will see the world through the eyes of love. So that's it for today. I love you. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed this Jennifer Tarot spiritual guidance. And if you liked it, visit my YouTube channel, Personal Power Life Coaching with my name. I'm on YouTube, and join my channel there so we can continue sharing the positive vibes, the rainbow sunshine, and the universal prana of infinite love and infinite clarity. I love you and have a blessed continuation. You are always blessed. Love you. Thanks a lot, and namaste.